Welcome back to another Euro 2020 team selection video. I know a lot of you are eager to see what the plan will be after the massive upsets we've seen in the last round, with Netherlands beaten by Czech Republic and France crashing out to Switzerland after a dramatic penalty shootout. We'll get onto the transfer plans in just a moment, but as we always do, let's first look back at how the round of 16 went. After a tricky start, a score of 68 points in the end sees a rise up to 3.5k. Karim Benzema leaves the team with his head held high after a brace as captain, while the late decision to swap Gerard Moreno to Pablo Sarabia proved a good one. John Stones helped England to their 4th clean sheet, while Emil Forsberg struck the woodwork twice after scoring in the first half. But the bad news is that 7 players have been eliminated from the competition, while Kevin De Bruyne is a huge doubt through injury. We get 3 free transfers, and the plan is to spend 4 points to make an extra transfer on top of that. After opening his account against Germany, Harry Kane is set to come in alongside England's top goalscorer Raheem Sterling, ahead of their meeting with Ukraine in Rome. With France having been knocked out, Spain will now be the favourites to see off Switzerland and reach the semi-finals. Despite missing 6 big chances so far, Alvaro Morata has still scored 2 goals, and clearly has the manager's backing. After their 4-0 win over Wales, Denmark are now favourites to beat Czech Republic for a place in the semi-finals. So budget-friendly Mikkel Damsgaard is set to come in to balance the books. Just to reiterate, no transfers have been made yet, but these are currently the 4 most likely moves, costing 4 points. And here's how the team is set to line up. With Netherlands out of the competition, we're left with Gianluigi Donnarumma as the only option between the sticks. But that game between Italy and Belgium is so hard to call that if he wasn't already in the squad, he's not a player I'd be looking to bring in this week. There are just enough remaining defenders to form a back 3, with Leonardo Spinazzola, John Stones and Joachim Mæhle. That means that currently there's no option to sub any of them out if they don't perform well. So it could be worth taking another hit for Harry Maguire, given England are yet to concede. There are a couple of doubts in midfield, with Kevin De Bruyne having suffered an injury against Portugal, and Domenico Berardi tipped to lose his starting place to Federico Chiesa, after he opened the scoring in extra time against Austria. But there will be one attacker on the bench, and since Belgium and Italy play on day 1, we'll be able to sub out one of those 2 if needed. It'll be a fresh looking forward line, with 2 of the transfers set to be used there. Again, the plan is to back Spain and England, along with Denmark, to reach the next round, hoping that Harry Kane and Alvaro Morata can build on their goals in the round of 16. As mentioned, there's just 1 player set to be on the bench as things stand, and it's Mikkel Damsgaard who can sub in on day 2. With returns in each of the last 2 rounds, the 20-year-old has created a chance every 41 minutes in the tournament so far. And finally, we move on to the captaincy plan. It's a slightly tougher ask to land on a good captain now, with the matches taking place across just 2 days. Day 1 will see king of big chances Alvaro Morata get the nod, against a Switzerland side that have conceded 11 of them in their 4 matches. Only Spain themselves have conceded more big chances amongst remaining teams, with 12. Then on day 2, it's a tough call between Raheem Sterling and Harry Kane. The safe route will be to back the Man City midfielder, who's converted 3 of his 4 big chances so far. Kane meanwhile has scored just 1 of his 5 big chances, but opening his account against Germany would have been a big weight off his shoulders, and could lead to a more measured finish when the next chance comes.